111.98. Welcome to the CK post-game show here from the Golden One Center. I'm your host, Leo Biaz. How's everybody doing? Hopefully well. De'Aaron Fox reaches 10,000 points tonight. Huge accomplishment. DeMar DeRozan gets his first W as a Sacramento King. He gets to light the beam. He lit the beam tonight. And the Kings won the first game of the season, so you got to give them a round of applause. Shout out to the Kings, the entire team that came out to play. They took care of business, as DeMar DeRozan said, and that's what I love is the competitiveness that he brought. Before the game, he said it's pretty much a must-win, and I said that before the game as well, that it's a must-win. They got the job done. It's all that matters. I mean, I had the screen up 6 minutes into the fourth quarter. Yeah, the Blazers made a little bit of a run towards the end, but it was just window dressing. It wasn't anything to really look at. The Kings, from beginning to end, they led, and they did what they had to do. They beat the inferior team. They didn't play to the level of the competition. They took care of business. That's what good teams do. That's what good teams do. And tonight was one of those nights. I know a lot of people were upset about the first two losses. The first game, we should have won the game. You know, when we broke down the film, we saw that every 50-50 ball literally went to the Timberwolves in the last 4 minutes of the game. Tonight, they were on the floor. Keon Ellis, I thought had a huge impact in his, 12, 13 minutes. I don't know what he played, somewhere around there. I know Mike Brown before the game, I was also at the pregame coaches conference, pretty much said that he doesn't have his rotations down yet. It's more of a feel, and that it may be a game-to-game type thing with Keon Ellis, so we'll see what happens there. I thought he performed well, and he earned his stripes in terms of getting minutes. Kevin Huerter, again, I still believe Keon should be starting over Kevin Huerter, but Kevin Huerter did what he does, which is shoot the hell out of the basketball. That's what he does. He provides the spacing necessarily that the Kings need. He did that tonight, so that's good. We'll go over everybody's stats in a little bit. A huge shout out to Pampa's Brazilian Steakhouse, the best Brazilian steakhouse in all of Northern California. Make sure y'all check them out before every Kings game. They are literally on 9th and J across the Cathedral, walking distance about 2-3 blocks from the Golden One Center. Happy hour from 4:30 to 7. That is the place to be. USDA prime steaks, $73.99 for 17 cuts, $44.99 starting in November for 11 cuts. If you love picanha, that's the place to be, man. Shout out to Pampa's Brazilian Steakhouse. What a game, 111.98 again. There were some sloppiness today, but at the end of the day, you just gotta get that W. You gotta get that monkey off your back, and that's what they did tonight. That is what they did tonight. Took care of business. Gia Lobo, yes sir. How was the Kings defense? It was a lot better. It was a lot better tonight. I know they struggled throughout both games. They had good moments against the T-Wolves. Honestly, like if you watch those last 4 minutes, they actually played really good defense, like really good defense. It just happened that those 50-50 balls ended up ricocheting back to the Timberwolves. Against the Lakers, they had moments, but really it was just a ton of bad lapses, mental lapses, right? Coach Brown talked about that today as well on why he didn't call a timeout. He was told like he only had one timeout, so he was trying to preserve that timeout, and he didn't feel like even though they went on a 21-0 run, that they weren't out of it, that they would eventually come back, which they did, and he had to save those timeouts, which, you know, I still would have called the timeout to stop the bleeding, but that's just me. He said he's still 50-50 on that. You got to let the coach at the end of the day. It's his decision. So now I thought that was interesting that he had those comments before the game. Native Kings fans, Kings light it up. Sacramento Kings, native Kings fan. Yes, sir, they did today. They did light the beam. DeMar DeRozan lit the beam for the first time. That was fun to watch. It's on our Instagram page. Y'all can follow us there. Obviously, the majority of the people do follow us there. On YouTube, we are making the comeback to resurrect the YouTube channel. Little by little, we'll start to provide more content. A lot of the micro content that we do provide on Instagram should be on YouTube Shorts, but that's still a work in progress as well. So stay tuned for that. We are accepting calls. Let me put the link in the chat so y'all can call in. Put y'all on the screen real fast. We'll talk some Kings basketball. It is up there. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can pin it or not, but the link is right there, y'all. Shared. Well, I appreciate y'all for sure. The ball keep finding the Trailblazers too. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see much of that today. We really saw those 50-50 balls literally ricochet back to guys like Rudy Gobert, right? When the Kings had an excellent possession, they would scatter all over the court, have each other's backs, rotate the right way, move their feet the right way, and then for whatever reason, sometimes it just be like that. The ball be going to the other team. Sometimes you can't avoid those things, but I thought Keon Ellis was really impactful today, and he brought the energy. He was diving on the floor. He got the crowd into it. That's what you want to see, right? But let's go through some of the box score numbers, and then we'll watch a little bit of the film as well. You think Cam Johnson is worth trading for? I think so. I think he would provide that size that the Kings do need. You know, trading someone like Kevin Huerter would be probably the guy there. I appreciate you for sharing that, my brother. Appreciate you for sure. Let's see. Sabonis. But yeah, I would trade Kevin for that. Sabonis, 5 of 8 today, 1 and 2. Again, low volume, but he made a 3 that was really needed. 13 rebounds, 7 assists, 16 points, another double-double, close to a triple-double. That's what Sabonis does. I thought he was solid today. DeMar DeRozan, 34 minutes, 23 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, hell of a game. First time lighting the beam, 7 of 14, 50% from the field. That is what he does. He was excellent from 3 against the Lakers. I didn't get to go to do a live game show, a post-game show, sorry. I was supposed to, but you know, after the Vineyards, we ended up going to a friend's house, and we didn't get a chance to, but I'm getting calls on my cell phone. My bad. But I didn't get to do it. I thought the Kings had good moments, man, like making the comeback, then taking the lead, but I would have called the timeout. Again, Coach Brown talked about that in the pregame today. He said he was still 50-50 because of the amount of timeouts that he had. He didn't call it, but yet again, if you cut that in half, you probably win the game. Like, that's how critical that is, and how much of a boost that was for just the overall Laker team. And to see a 21-0 run, like, that's insane to me. Like, you got to call a timeout. It's just a fundamental thing. Letter of the law, you got to do it, you know. We can always Monday quarterback that, but that's not the Monday quarterback, but that's something that you got to do no matter what, right? Keegan Murray, 33 minutes, 6 points. He struggled in terms of shooting the ball overall tonight, but I thought he was solid defensively. 0-3 from beyond the arc, 2-2 from the free throw line. He still had a huge impact on the glass, 8 rebounds. He's rebounding the ball this year at a high level, which is what you want to see from Keegan Murray. Crashing the boards offensively. He had, 4 offensive rebounds. I mean, the coaching staff were really, really critical, and just they really emphasized crashing the boards, getting extra possessions in training camp. Keegan Murray has provided that. You gotta love it, man. He's understanding when to crash, and he's grabbing them. Like, that is super important. It really gives the team a huge boost, getting extra possessions. Now, how many did they score off of that? I'm not entirely sure. But the fact that they got extra possessions, that means you have higher chances to score, right? It's just one of those things. De'Aaron Fox, huge accomplishment, 10,000 points, 10,000 career points, 2 of 8 from beyond the arc. He shot the 3 ball 8 times, 1 less time than Kevin Huerter. 9 of 20 from the field, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 24 points, hell of a night. De'Aaron Fox doing what De'Aaron Fox does. He had a hell of a night against the Lakers as well. He really kept the Kings in that game, and they just fell a little bit short, man. Again, if they stopped the bleeding, he didn't start the fourth quarter last game. If they stopped the bleeding, in my opinion, they most likely win that game. But these are things that the Kings are going to learn. The coaching staff is still trying to get a good feel for the team. I feel like tonight's rotations is probably what you should go with on a night-to-night basis, but we'll see what happens tomorrow night. I hope they don't, come out flat, and we'll check out what the spread looks like, but the spread's going to indicate a lot of what they expect from the Kings tomorrow. Kevin Huerter, 33 minutes tonight, 7-12, 4-9 from beyond the arc, 18 points, 4 assists, 3 blocks. He was excellent. There's no way around it. He had an excellent game. He provided spacing. He shot the hell out of the basketball. That's what you want to see from Kevin Huerter. I loved what I saw tonight, and if he can continue that, his trade value is going to go up. And if they don't trade him and he continues to play that way, it'll do the Kings a lot of good, because at the end of the day, you always need shooting. The more shooting to have, the more dangerous your offense is, and they're trying to get to that offense that was number 1 from 2 years ago for Mike's first year as a head coach. Like, that is the goal, to try and be a top 3 offense this season. We'll see if it happens. The Boston Celtics are amazing. The Mavericks are amazing. The Oklahoma City Thunder are really good, so we'll see what happens there. The Nuggets are atrocious, but they got a W tonight against the Raptors. That was crazy. Trey Lyles off the bench, 15 minutes. I didn't feel like he was impactful, but, that's just me. 3 points. McDermott, garbage time, hit 2 3-pointers. Fans are going crazy. Alex Len, 7 minutes. I didn't think he was impactful. He was pretty much risking a lot, trying to go for steals when he shouldn't have, and I don't know. I think he's not a good player. Like, he's tall, he provides that length, that size, but they got to upgrade that backup position, whether that's 6 minutes, 7, 12 minutes a night. They need to upgrade the backup position 100%. It's been a huge knock on Monty's tenure. I hope they get that done before the deadline, because that's going to be huge. Isaac Jones, again, 2 minutes at the end of the game when the game was out of hand. McLaughlin today, 5 minutes, not much. Malik Monk was excellent. I felt like brought the energy, 12 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. He got the crowd into it. 4 rebounds. What do you have? 1 steal, 1 block, and he had no assists today. But a lot of it too is because they're trying to readjust to DeRozan taking care of a lot of those ball handling duties, right? When Fox is out of the game or whatnot, they're really using his playmaking ability, and I like that. But Malik Monk is arguably the best passer on the team, and they should and will eventually go back to the pick and roll where he's just so dominant, especially with that slip pass. Like, he just sees it so well, he feels it so well. I love watching Malik Monk play in the pick and roll. He's such a good player. Again, Keon Ellison, 14 minutes today, 3 points. He hit that 3-pointer, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. That's the impact you want from a guy like that just does the little things. So good for Keon, good for Kevin Huerter. A little bit of the Blazers of who impressed me today. I thought Denny, I was expecting more from him. He didn't really shoot the ball well tonight. He had okay moments, but I wasn't really impressed with what I saw from him. I like what Aiden did today, in 10-17 from the field, 20 points, 11 rebounds. I feel like he plays well against the Kings, and that mid-range free throw extended shot is just money. Just money. Anybody else? I mean, Scoot Henderson had good moments, super athletic, can attack the rim at will. 5 of 12 from the field, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, so he does get to the line. 18 points today, but other than that, I think the Kings is just superior, and this is the result that they should have gotten. 13? They covered the spread, which is barely, because at the end, McLaughlin turned the ball over, and they did a little bit of that window dressing, but it is what it is. The Kings covered the original spread. They fell a little bit short of that second half spread, right? But it's all good. The Kings got the victory, and that is all that matters. That the Jazz play tonight. The Jazz play tonight as well against Dallas. Let's check out what they did as well in a little bit. But yeah, that was the box score from today. That was a box score from today. Did you take a swing at Nasir Little? Not really. I don't think he's that good. We should have drafted Trace Jackson Davis. He would have been perfect. Absolutely perfect. I mean, that dude would have been perfect. But they didn't, so you got to find a solution to that. Numbers don't BS. What was that guy the Celtics just waived? He was on the Lakers last year. He's worth the signing. I'm talking about a homie from Syracuse with the long hair. He's a freak. Like Lonnie Walker. Lonnie's better than McLaughlin. I mean, the more talent, the better. I mean, I would sign him, but it is what it is. Yeah, let's see. Let's see a little bit of that film real fast. Oh, yeah. On this first play, you see all the attention that's abundance of tracks, right? Kicks it out to Kevin. Pump fake. Good job in getting to the paint. Nice little drop off, dunk. Great job, Kevin Huerter. That's what I like to see there. Right. See his possession, Keegan Murray. Oh, beautiful cut. Beautiful cut there. Playing that. This was when Keegan actually grabbed an offensive rebound and it led to this. He is just working extremely hard. You got to love what Keegan did. Even on the night where he didn't shoot the ball well, he did other things to impact the game. And that's what you want to see there from Keegan Murray. Great skip to the corner. Kevin Huerter, that's Kings basketball for y'all. Here we see Debo going to work on the smaller guy. Barbecue chicken and one. I mean, that's just too easy. Love how the Kings can just create this space to get Debo going downhill one-on-one on an island. Like, this is good basketball. Like, this is what you want, right, at the end of the day. I mean, that was a good recovery, but better offense there. Let me see. Alex Len here. There's the first quarter. Down screen action here. Into a DHO for Fox. Oh, that was a good cut there by Malik. But he got to a spot. I mean, it's great Kings basketball. Great half-court offense. Everyone is moving. There's weak side action on the other side. You got to love it. Who shot this? Oh. Coffee time. Okay, Mud. Skip. Oh, same. Okay, so here he goes. Same exact action. Going back to it. Keegan sets it down screen for him. A little bit better defense by Scoop, but not really. Now Fox knows where he's at. I'm tripping. That was the other play, huh? That was the same play? I'm confused. That looked like the identical play, huh? Let me see. Again, Debo, a lot of the playmaking duties now. Second unit. I mean, really, you still got starters on the floor, right? With Malik out there. High hammer screen here by Kevin Huerter, which you get the switch for DeMar DeRozan, right? And Denny really can't leave him open because if he does, it's a kick out back to Kevin here. And again, this is the spacing and the gravity that Kevin does command. This allows Debo just to rise up and get to his shot, get to his spot. Super easy. Good fundamentals, good Kings basketball, and one. This guy just knows how to draw fouls, man. He's so good at it. You gotta love this, right? Steal, DeMar DeRozan. Great transition, Kings playing faster. Again, High hammer screen here to get DeRozan going downhill with his right hand. We talked about this. Kevin talked about this. You know, this time they choose to collapse on him, kick out, right? Swing. You got to be ready to shoot. Keon was. This is the shot. Bam, bam. That's good Kings basketball. Lots of confidence, no hesitation. That is what you want to see there. That is exactly what you want to see. I'm Asian, so I can say this. We need to say orange chicken instead of barbecue chicken on ED. What? That's funny. ED is Canadian. DeRozan with 10-foot attempts in the first half. I like it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Right. Let me see. Again, you initiate the offense with Sabonis up top, right? High-low action here. Weak side action. Let's keep an eye on what Keon does, and you got Denny cheating already. Why? Because DeMar was so excellent all game long that you see Denny trying to help, and we'll see what happens here. Kind of guess what you think is going to happen. Okay, kick out back. Again, you have options. When the floor is spaced out this well, you literally have options. Nice kick out. And this is all DeMar DeRozan, attracting all the attention here. People collapsing on him because he's doing so well in the mid-range that now you got shooters out here. Right? Great pump fake. Great, absolutely great pump fake. Good job, Kevin. Makes me excited to watch this. Back. Just barbecue chicken, bro. I mean, DeMar is just so lethal in that area. My goodness. Here we go again. Here we got Kevin. Now DeMar sets the high hammer screen up top. Right. He gets to switch, which is what you want. You go back. But see, now the read isn't DeMar. The read is on the weak side. Right. Fox. Keon sets a down screen for Fox. Little DHL action here with Sabonis and Fox. You hit the three-pointer. Again, this offense is lethal. This offense is lethal. Lots of good stuff here by the Kings. Different reads, secondary actions. The first read wasn't there to Debo, so you go to the other side. I mean, it's read and react. Literally fundamental basketball. Read and react. Kings in transition. Malik Monk doing Malik Monk things. Great follow-up tip by De'Aaron Fox. Not guaranteeing or taking it for granted that Malik would hit that layup. Great hustle play by De'Aaron there. Right. And then DeMar at the buzzer. Bam. That's just what this guy does, bro. Like, man, he's so good. And this is why, for 2 years, I was on the DeMar train when everybody wasn't, because supposedly he can't shoot three, so he wouldn't be any good for this offense. You know, just putting that out there. This is exactly what I would show on the film, what he would do. Just an easy replacement for Harrison Barnes. Imagine having him 2 years ago. Jeez. That's some good stuff there, right? How would you guys feel if Trump attended a Kings game? That's crazy. I think it would be split, if I'm being honest, because obviously there's a lot of Democrats here. But y'all would be surprised how many people would actually cheer for Trump if he was at a Kings game. Like, I really believe that. but I don't know. So that was the first half of the game. Let's see. Oh, another sponsor ad. All right. Here we go. Give it back to Debo. Beautiful. That's just bang. At this point, Kevin just has it going, right? DeMar recognizes that. I love the unselfishness there. This is crazy, bro. Like, here we go. This is when Coach Brown pulls the ear, like, go to work, De'Aaron Fox. We're in transition. Everyone is, I mean, they're kind of already set, but when you're De'Aaron Fox and you're this fast, it truly does not matter. Like, that is just crazy, bro. To be that fast, under control, that's just a gift from God. Like, that is insane. Like, people don't understand how good you have to be to do what he just did. Like, it's crazy. Like, it is crazy what we just saw. People take that for granted, but that is hella hard to do. Here we go, Fox. So I like this. This is supposed to be a down screen in DHO. He rejects it. He goes the other way because this is a read and react offense. He doesn't go there. So Sabonis goes to a secondary read here, right? You get a little bit of a down screen flare action as well with Debo and De'Aaron into a three. Like, this offense is so in sync, bro. Like, it's just nice to see. Like, the Kings really don't have an issue with scoring the ball. And yes, they have moments where they go cold, but they just got to get timely stops against a good team. Tonight, well, they faced the Blazers, but, like, this is a good team. This is a good team, for sure. Let me see. Keegan going to work on the smaller assignments. Damn. I mean, if Keegan hits that on a consistent basis, geez, everything's going to unlock for him as an individual player. Like, it's going to be crazy. You just got to love seeing that, man. Again, Debo, pick, going downhill, kick out. This is just good. This is just good Kings basketball, man. Debo directing everything. He says, "Get out the way." I'm going one-on-one against the second year, Scoot Henderson. I mean, my goodness, that is crazy. Just get out the way, y'all. Clear it out for him. Empty side. Debo going to work. It's what he does. Just at this point, the Kings are going to grow the lead. Good defense there by Kevin. Good relentlessness there by Samaki Walker's kid, I think. Good three-pointer there by Keegan's brother. Right. Sabonis in transition. Okay. I like this. I mean, he just brought it. Like, Malik Monk is just a stud. At this point, they're up by 12. Keon, pick and pop with Sabonis for three. I mean, massive shot. What a way to end that third quarter. And that's all she wrote, man. That is all she wrote. Which center do you think the Kings should go after for a backup? Well, hard to say right now, but someone that's not Alex Len. I mean, that's just the truth. Like, They got to get somebody better. They got to get somebody better. But that's all she wrote, yo. Kings win. Got to do it again tomorrow night against the Utah Jazz, who lost tonight. They also got to travel back home, so no excuses. You got to outplay. You just got to play harder than them. If you play harder than them, you should be able to beat them tomorrow night. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys hit the like button, all that good stuff. Again, we'll put a micro content up on the YouTube channel, shorts, and on the reels as well. What about? He's too expensive. He's too expensive, but I mean, he would be the ideal guy, but realistically, he's too expensive. But I guess if you trade Kevin, what's Kevin at 14, you might be able to work something there. That's just an expensive backup. Like for a backup, you got to be like at 12 mil, anywhere from like $7 to $12 million, because Sabonis is going to get the majority of the minutes there anyway. So you can't pay somebody $18 to $20 million to be a backup. There's just no way in hell. It's just no way in hell. But that's going to do it, y'all. I appreciate you guys for joining the live podcast. On behalf of the entire CK family, Basketball Zone family, I thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.